Hi, Foundation Art students. It is, what day is it? Wednesday. Um, and I am apologizing to you guys. I ended up having a really bad asthma attack yesterday. I'm having a lot of asthma, seasonal allergy stuff, and I had to go to the doctor to get a breathing treatment. So that is why if you tuned in, there was not a live Zoom. I am super proud of what you guys have done with your ribbons. I'm going to actually do some demonstrations for you today that I couldn't do yesterday. I'm going to pull up the board, hopefully. I'm really good at turning things off. Hey, Trent. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Trent, I'm so sorry I wasn't here live yesterday. I ended up having, I think I might have messaged that to you. I ended up having a horrible asthma attack and had to leave again, but I got a different inhaler, so hopefully that won't happen again. I'm going to do, for everybody else tuning in, I'm going to do some examples of what y'all did yesterday, and I'm going to tell you about your assignment today. The ribbons that I have seen.
Miss Sutton.
Yes. What's wrong? Is it breaking up?
I can't hear you now. I don't know.
You can't hear me?
Hold on 1 second. I can now. I can. It's working.
Okay. Anytime you can't hear me, let me know, because I don't know what's going on sometimes with my computer. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I was looking at my grades and it said I had 0 for the ribbons, which I was trying to be sure that I don't know my email.
Wait, hold on. You're breaking up. Wait.
This class or my home math class.
Hey, you're breaking up. Do you need to speak closer to the mic? I don't know.
I can't hear you right now. I'm gonna just join on my phone.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me know when you're set.
Which
Are you talking? Are you talking?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear?
Yes. Can you say what you were saying again?
Hold on.
Wait.
There's like a weird delay.
Yeah. But I'll try to submit it again.
Okay.
But
I think I did get your email yesterday, or if it's not uploading, just email it to me.
I did yesterday. But my ribbons and for like my math class I have to take pictures and send it to her through Canvas. But that wasn't working either Monday or Tuesday.
What in the world? And you contacted your math teacher?
Yes. But also for the week it says week 5 for like the slides and stuff. And it says I have 100 for the slides, but you also have a grade in that's week 5 because you posted 2 week 5 slides, and it says I have a 0 for that one. So do you just
Thank you for telling me. I accidentally made 2 spots for that. So I've got to delete that. I'll delete that. It won't be counted. thank you for reminding me of that. I thought I had deleted it, but I guess I hadn't. I'll make sure that that goes away.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me that.
You're welcome.
Okay. So you're good, right? And I'll start talking to everybody now.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not letting me log in. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so hey, Foundation Art. I'm so sorry I wasn't here live yesterday. I had a horrible asthma attack and had to go get a breathing treatment. But I got a new inhaler, so hopefully that will stop all of that from now on. So I'm gonna also go over what we did yesterday, or, I'm gonna draw on the board and give y'all some more, some announcements. More instructions if you went to your announcement today. So hopefully everybody understands that from now on, I'm putting your sketch assignment in your announcement. So yesterday, everybody for their sketch assignment drew their spirit animal. And these daily sketches you're gonna upload Friday for your sketches. We're taking a break from we're taking a break from art history notes. And hold on, I'm just trying to get logged in properly. Did you understand that yesterday, Trent?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, so today, hold on, let me get into back into where I was. My computers like to have a mind of their own. Okay, so yesterday for your sketch assignment, you were drawing your spirit animal. That is an animal that, kind of represents possibly your personality traits, or some characteristics about yourself. There's always little quizzes online that you can take that kind of are fun, that, might say your spirit animal is like a mythical dragon or a butterfly, or so hopefully you all enjoyed that. And for today, your sketch assignment is to illustrate something that you're scared of, fear. You're going to take the concept of fear, and I'm pulling it up right here in the announcement section. You're going to take the concept of fear, and you're going to draw something that you are scared of. It should pop up right here. The example is just an example. Why is it not popping up? Could you see yours, Trent?
Yes, ma'am. I already did it.
Okay. I don't know why hold on. I don't know why I have to log into so many things to get it. I think I'm going to get it popping up right now. I think I have to make sure I'm logged into my Google account for that to show up. Let me go back to here. Let me get out of it and go back into it, and hopefully it'll upload now. Announcements, and then sketchbook assignment. There we go. So today, for your sketch assignment, you are going to draw something. It says down here, draw something you are afraid of. So that could be a fear of heights. You might be scared of spiders, roller coaster rides. Somehow you're going to illustrate something that you might be afraid of. If you are not afraid of anything, then creatively draw something that, shows fearlessness, That's your sketch assignment. You're going to upload all your sketches Friday. Yesterday, you started the concept of ribbons. I showed you, some of y'all might have showed you how to do ribbons when we were doing those arrows. But yesterday, you practiced drawing 5 ribbons, and I've showed you some different ways here. I've showed you 3 different ways here, and then this was a 4th way. So I'll draw that on the board just for everybody, since y'all were, I wasn't here. I wasn't able to do a live Zoom. But today, your assignment, which is not due today, it's due in a couple of days. Today's assignment, you are going to take Let me move it up. You're going to take the concept of a ribbon and a letter. It doesn't have to be, you know, but you might want to do like your first initial. So this is what we're working on today. You're going to take that knowledge that you learned from yesterday with ribbons and your knowledge that you have from value shading. I'm so sorry, it's so slow to come up. Okay, so in your assignment, it has your assignment. You are going to choose a letter from the alphabet, and then you're going to draw a wrapped ribbon around that letter. And I have some requirements. It must wrap 5 times. It must twist. So here it is wrapping. You can see all of this is wrapping. It must twist 3 times. There's a twist right here. There's a twist right there. And try your best to, you know, make sure that this width is about 1 inch. You might have to do it a little smaller in your sketchbook. And then I want you to shade dark to light. I would like for this to take up the entire page of your paper. I have given you some letter examples. You might want to just be creative with your letter, but you definitely need to do either a block letter or a bubble letter. Here's some bubble examples right here. Bubble letters are more organic, and block letters obviously are in a block form. Here, I also up here, I put a ton of examples of this project. I would love if you have color pencils at home to color, you know, your letter and then shade with pencil value going dark to light in your ribbons that are going around it. Here's a whole bunch of examples. So you're going to take a letter from the alphabet. You can get perspective-y with it, like here. Why do I do that? Or you could just, you know, freehand. I'm sorry. Or you can freehand, like here. This is just a freehand letter A. And you can see that the ribbon is wrapped all around it. Today am going to draw on the board for you the ribbons from yesterday, so you will be able to complete this assignment. This assignment is not due today. You have a couple of days to work on it. I really would like for it to be the size of your sketchbook paper. I want a big letter, and I want it to take up your page. Do you have any questions yet?
When it says wrap through it, if I like, could I could I do a T and it just like wrap around it instead of through it?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Some letters, it's not going to go through it. Sorry about that. But yes, to the best of your ability, wrap it around it. You obviously with the T, you're not going to have anything to go through it. That's an excellent question. Kind of like here with this S, nothing is going through it. So it will depend on your letter. Same thing here with the E. Even the A, you could have gone through it if you wanted to. So no, you do not have to actually go through it, but I do want it wrapped around it. This should take you a little bit of time. See, here's the K as well. It's not going through it. You could if you wanted to. This individual, this is a T right here. Nothing's going through it. They just did more of like a symmetrical design with it. Why do I keep doing that? But that's an excellent question. No, you do not have to go through it. I just want it to be wrapped around it. I today am going to show you on the board again how to draw these ribbons, just because it got probably a little lost yesterday since I didn't do a live drawing. Do you have any questions with the overhead right now, or can I turn it off and draw on the board?
You can turn it off.
Okay, thanks. So I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm going to draw on the board to show you guys again, to show you how I would draw the ribbons. Keep in mind, you're going to be doing yours with pencil. You're going to be doing a pencil value. If I could turn this off, that would be helpful. As you can see on the board, I had already been, before I had to leave, I had already been drawing. I actually did record a Zoom for you guys yesterday, but then I couldn't find it. So that's kind of why I'm starting all over again today. So I'm going to show you how I would draw a ribbon. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it up as close as possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. You're so polite and helpful. So to start a ribbon, and you probably already learned this yesterday just by following the step-by-step worksheets because they were pretty self-explanatory. To start your ribbon, you're just gonna do a curve, like a curved line, just like that. And then you're gonna come back, and wherever it makes a turn, you're gonna do a vertical line down. Now, how big you do this vertical line is how thick your ribbon's gonna be. So today, when you do it around your letter, you know, try to get at least an inch in width. So I'm doing vertical lines just straight down everywhere it makes a turn. Then I'm going to connect it. I'm going to connect this point to that point, this point to that point, and so forth. But I have to follow the curve up here. I just can't draw a straight line. You just can't zigzag it down. So this is when line control and being able to take your pencil and mimic that curve. So here, now I'm going to go from here all the way over to here, but I'm going to mimic that top line. Basically what we're doing is making the top and the bottom of the ribbon. You can see I kind of got a little wonky right there. You can come back and fix that. So now I'm going to go from this point to this point. And then I'm going to go from this point to this point. Then I'm going to come back and erase my little guideline that ran through my ribbon. And then I'm going to shade it. You're going to shade it wherever it is getting ready to compress. Imagine if I threw out like a wide piece of ribbon, wherever you could pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, that's where it's going to be the darkest. So you, with your pencil, will be gradually, remember we did those value scales? You're going to be gradually shading from dark. Now I'm going to go into hatching lines because I don't have a pencil, but you're gradually going to go from dark to light, and then you're going to do the same thing up here. You're going to be dark. Keep in mind, I'm doing hatching lines because I don't have a pencil, so that's why it doesn't look so good, but you get the point. You're going to go dark gradually to light. And same thing here, you're gonna go dark. It's always gonna go dark to light. Right here, well, what do I do there? It's not really pinching. You would keep that being light, and then you would just kind of make just a little bit of a shadow there. Like at home, you would take your pencil and, you know, kind of smear it in. Now, that was one way to do it. Another way to do it was to do a horizontal curvy line that goes across like this. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to drop, you're going to put a vertical line everywhere it turns. So you're going to do a vertical line here, everywhere it makes a turn. Here, 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 here. Now you're going to connect. You're going to take this line to over here, mimicking that curve. So it kind of curves back up, goes to there. This curve right here, you're going to mimic that down here. This curve right here, you're going to mimic that down here. This would come to here, but I'm not, anyway, this curve right here curves like this. This point is going to go all the way over here like this. You're going to go from here all the way to over here, mimicking that curved line, and then here to here. Then you can come back and erase your guidelines if you accidentally had to draw through the ribbon. And then you're going to shade this as well. It's going to be darkest further back. So these areas back here are going to be dark, super dark. I'm doing little hatching lines. You would shade them like really, 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 really dark. These are your darkest areas because they are right where it pinches. And then this one right here, it would be dark, gradually to light. In here, it would be kind of dark, gradually to light. This is when you would be using your finger to shade it. You would just kind of, you would smudge there, dark to light. And then these areas right here, they're really light. So you could just do like a little pencil smudge. I'm just gonna kind of do, you know, some lines on it so you know it had a little bit of value. But these are the ones that are your brightest, your lightest. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get my pencil drawing. Hold on one second. So as you can see, sorry that took so long. I'm going to upload this also. This is in pencil, so that should make a little bit more sense to you how to shade it, where it's super dark, where the lights are. Here's just kind of like a swirly ribbon. So this should help you when you do your letter today. So today you're going to take your letter, whatever style of letter you want to do. Let's say I'm going to do a, maybe I'll do it like that. Let's say I'm going to do an L, like a block L. You could get fancy and make it in perspective. Remember how we did letters in perspective? Like you have a vanishing point. Then you're going to draw a ribbon around it. So then you would come back and do your vertical lines. I know it looks real confusing because we got all these letters and now I've just drawn a ribbon on top of it. Now you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to connect. Trying to follow that same curve. It's easy to get lost. You might have to stop and like stand back from it and look, see where you left off at. You could do your little twist, like that would be a good spot to put a twist in. And once you get kind of, you start drawing, you could then come back in and add some of these twists.
Can I show you? I just did mine. Can I show you it?
Yeah, hold on, let me finish. Hold on one second. Let me finish figuring out where I want it to. So now you come in and you've got to start deciding what I'm gonna leave and what I'm not, you know. So I would come first and erase all those little guidelines so that doesn't confuse you. I'm already confused. So erase your little guidelines first. And then decide, is this going to be on top? And if the ribbon's going to be on top, then you need to come see how I'm erasing the L, the part of the letter that is in the ribbon. Okay. So this is on top. If I want the letter here to be on top, then I'm gonna come here and erase. This should make sense to you now. I'm gonna come here and erase the ribbon that's going through the letter. Does that make sense? So then if I want the letter on top here, then I would come here and erase the ribbon. So the ribbon is either going to be on top of the letter or behind the letter. Now I'm going to come in with my pencil and I'm going to shade dark to light. It's a lot easier in pencil. Dark to light and so forth. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, yeah. So you can totally show me. Yes. Are you going to upload it? I mean, you're just going to hold it up. Perfect. Yes, exactly. Look at you. You did that fast while I was talking. I love these twists right here. Very good. Very, very good. Yes, that's exactly right. And then today at some point, come in and do some coloring. Hopefully you got a color pencil or, a color pencil you could come in or do some sort of design in it. That is absolutely perfect.
Yes. All right.
All right. Well, that is what we're doing today. It's not due today, so take your time. You might want to, do some cool colorings in that. And I think I made the due date for that tomorrow, so that way you don't have to rush. You are designing for your sketchbook assignment, going to illustrate fear, and you'll upload that Friday. So let me see. If there's no other questions, I'm going to stop the live recording. And if you need me, just email me and I will turn the live link back on.
All right. Bye.